Right, so get in.
Get in and yeah,
We're off.
We're off.
Okay, now I wanted to...
You can get in, you can get in, you can get under.
I can get under the covers.
You can. Look at that.
Amazing.
That's so stupid.
Does this outfit have a name?
No, I just call it the snowball really, because I made it to fly. I flew in the roundhouse wearing this, singing Walking in the Air. And that's what I made the outfit for. So everyone just called it the snowball, because that's what I kind of try to create. Well, I suppose snowball or cloud, but when I was hanging, it just looked like a snowball.
It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you make it yourself?
No. I have... Actually, Ryan introduced me to someone who used to work as head of wardrobe and hairspray.
Yeah.
And in his spare time, he made costumes. So he made this, he made that, he made something in orange, he made this. Yeah, lucky me.
It's stunning.
Thanks.
So how's it going?
Really good. It's now the 4th week. I'm absolutely shattered. And I found, Edinburgh is a really carnivorous festival. You've got to not just do your show, but you've got to sell it, because there are 2,700 shows. And what you find is people are like, there are 2,700, why should we part with our money for yours?
Yeah.
So, you find it's a day job. The whole thing, you've got to sell, market, online marketing through Facebook, Twitter, and then you've got to do guest spots, and then you've got to somehow be sensible and disciplined enough to still give your show the full energy you did on the very first night.
And this has been your Fringe debut?
Absolutely.
And has it been what you expected it to be, or...?
I think when I wrote the show, there's always a little bit of anxiety or trepidation when you go to a new place, and this is the first time I'm doing the show at home in the UK, so I was a little bit kind of worried to begin with. But I think one of the things that I pride myself on, or I pride the show on, was, like I said today at Merv Stutter's Best of the Fest, Pick of the Fringe, I said, you look at me and you see a big black man in lycra, you see all the things that make us instantly different. And when I was writing the show, I thought about the things that we can't see that make us different, and that make us the same, the humanity. And that message has been landing, from a 78-year-old woman who got into lycra, to an 11-year-old boy who told me he loved the show, to a Spanish guy who was like, I didn't understand everything you said, but I understood your heart, and a woman who said to me, I wish you could teach my children. I think, bar the reviews, which have been great, and I think as a product it means that we can sell it on and my producers are happy.
Yeah.
But for me, it's been a huge success because this is again an entirely new audience and it's found a home here.
Yes.
So that's made me very happy indeed. When the facade is, you put the mask on, and I literally do, you can kind of go, brr, brr, brr. You can do that, but I think the heart of the show and the bits where you connect with the people is in the quieter moments, in the moments of truth and honesty and vulnerability. And I'm not acting, I'm literally, because it's autobiographical, I don't have to act because I'm just telling you the truth. And a woman couldn't believe the other day, she was like, you're not 29. I am. Your mum must know. She doesn't. And it's autobiographical. Everything I say in my show is true. That's the kind of, I did walk past a woman the other day though, admittedly I wasn't in drag, and she said to her friend, I'm going home with that. I was like, no you're not.
Ain't gonna happen.
No, you're really not, it's not gonna happen.
So one of the key themes to the show is that your mum doesn't know that you do this.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, it's really interesting. I think there are many angles that you can look at the show from.
Yeah.
And many people have latched onto that. I suppose they have because of how big everything else is, and how kind of here it'd be like, well, your mum doesn't know. But for me, it's a small part of my show, and it fuels who I am as a person. And there's always a kind of dichotomy in my performance of immense sadness that I can't share this side of my life with my mum.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot to celebrate. There's a lot to, if you think about it in terms of all the Nigerian gay people who think they can't be gay.
Yeah.
If there's one person who can look at me and go, I can,
Yeah.
And you know, there's a whole lot more to celebrate, and I'm not actively coming out to my mum.
No.
I am just coming out by living my life, and it just so happens that wearing a snowball and lying on a bed that's full of drag is part of living my life.
And isn't it fabulous?
It's great. It's great.
There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on. It's like one of those roses. You just open it and kind of sprinkled it on the bed.
We're doing things with La Soiree
Over Christmas.
Over Christmas.
And then in January I go to Sydney with them as well.
Yeah.
Till the end of till mid-March, I think. But I got an offer from a festival in Cape Town to do the show.
Really?
Yes, but I can't do it because I'm doing La Soiree.
That's a massive shame.
But no, we've got lots of offers and lots of interest, and we'll see if they translate to actual seasons. But you know, Justin, who has been working on the show since it first happened, has been doing what? What have we been doing? We've been doing, what's that thing called? The projecting one?
Oh, the Secret.
The Secret. Justin been doing the Secret.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do his so you know, like when we do the show 3 months in
Yes.
London. That's what Justin says to me. He just says like, you know, like if we do it. He just says when.
Oh, I love this.
You've got to talk about it like it's going to happen. He's going to make a poster for New York as well. It's like, so, you know, when we're on Broadway, we're living on like 14th Street, and like, you know, I'm going to come around the corner with a coffee in the morning and we're like, "Boop, chat." That's what we do.
It will happen.
I know.
I wanted to ask you about, in the show you sort of say that you've been canvassed for Britain's Got Talent.
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Many times.
To
I
the
know,
show.
they've been to the show.
They've been,
Britain's Got
this
Talent.
time?
Yes. On different, separate groups.
Okay.
I've been to see the show.
And is that more offers then?
Well, one of the producers said, yeah, okay, I see the point. I see what you're trying to say. And one of them was like, I really still think you should come on it. I think you should come on it. And we're going to keep on sending you an email until we find the day that you do say yes.
Have you ever sort of considered it in your head, sort of a little? Is there sort of like 1% of you that thinks?
Well, before this was happening, before, you know, I'm now living my dream, which is I wanted to be a singer and earn a living from it, but also that dream keeps on evolving. You know, I keep on kind of dreaming big and trying to work out means of achieving those dreams. So I'm doing it, but before that, before I was doing this, I was, you know, struggling, working at NHS Direct and American Express, and, you know, living on the breadline, drowning on the breadline.
Yeah.
So I think then, as a performer, anything to kind of give you a foot in the door to go somewhere else or to do something else would be a possibility.
Yes.
But the more I dissected that as a possibility, the more I realized that it just wasn't going to be right for me. I would end up in some way being some kind of fodder for the TV show, and I was just like, there's got to be something better than this. You know, there's got to be something better. There's going to be a better way, a better option, you know.
And you've got to get out, you've got to live it.
Yeah.
You've got to
Get up and get up, live it. Precisely, so here I am.
I've been in quite a few beds over the course of this month.
Have you?
Yeah. All in the name of investigative journalism.
And good sex.
Yeah. No, I've not been getting that much.
Oh, have you not?
No, have you?
No, I haven't got time.
Yeah.
I haven't got time. I'm doing guest spots and I'm always freaking drag.
How do you pack it all? Do you have to be really
Vacuum bags.
Pack
You know what? Can I just say that I watched the new X-Men movie, and at the end, she, for the first time, what's her name? I know her name. Raven. Her real name is Raven, but her superhero name is Mystique.
Oh,
and
yeah,
she's the one who can change from blue to the being...
I love Mystique.
Yes. And at the end, she changes to the blue and she stays blue.
Yeah.
And she says mutant and proud, and it made me well up. And you know what? Because I've always felt like on the fringes, and as I grow older, I realize now why I was so attached, or I had such an affinity for X-Men, because I've always felt like a mutant. I've always felt like a fringe on the fringe of society, even in Nigeria, where I wasn't a minority. I was, because I always felt different. Always knew I was gay. I was always like the biggest person in my ear. And then I moved here, and then I became a minority, and yada yada yada, and still I'm a bearded drag queen, and I wear lycra, and so this show and my being is so much about reclaiming that and going, yes, I might be a mutant, but you know what? I'm pretty proud of it. I'm learning through my work and through my existence how to love it, and I am.
Well, I'm going to wrap it up.
Yes, because I'm going to go and do a show.
Because you've got to go do a show.
I've got to go and do a show.
But I could stay here forever, because I'm like,
I know. Come on, yeah, get in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you going to someone else's bed now?
No, I think this is the last bed I'm going to do.
Oh, and what a bed it is!
What a way to finish. This is the big finish right now.
Right, how do we
finish this?
I know how we should finish it.
Oh, how?
I've just looked at it and I thought, you can get into that.
Oh my god, yes. Yes.
I've just thought, you've taken your shoes off, it's already unzipped, you can literally just get into it, and we can, oh my god, it's like Grease. It's like, you know that sleepover scene? Where I've got my drag out for my friends to get into, and do we have a wig? We've got a wig! Oh my god!
I'm getting the Gateau'd.
You are getting Gateau'd. Your hair is kind of wiggy though. I like if I can have your wig as a hair, your hair as a wig.
I'll sell it to you.
Oh look, we've got a neck ruff as well.
Oh my god!
Oh my, it just gets better and better and better. Oh, okay, so here we go. Here we go. The pied de resistance. So I think this is a good way to end it. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so just hold the front. Can you feel the front?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
Ah!
How is that?
You look like an asshole.
I look like a complete asshole.
I think that's how we're gonna end it.
And this is how we're gonna end it.
I think that's how we're going to end it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. In bed with Gateau Chocolat and a new asshole convert. There you go. There you go. No? There you go.
We're done.
I love it. You look absolutely ludicrous.
I need to, oh my god, I've just seen in the mirror. This, wow.
Joyous. Joyous. Did you know you were going to end up in drag? No.
Do you know what? In the sort of way that The Secret exists, I was like, this is going to happen. I thought it in my inner being.
And look, we've made it happen.
Yeah.